Great, welcome to the garage. We got trade shirts going on. What that means is we're going to work on the car. Basically, it's not too hectic today. We're going to add a new battery. You might ask why. I had this car over 2 years now, and I put about 100,000 kilometers to it. What that means is, well, if you got a car doesn't have 100,000 kilometers, but 4.5 years old, you might still be running on your original car battery. But in my case, I literally flogged this guy out. So I'll show you how I found I have a sort of a tired battery. So basically what you want to do is you want to start the car and then point into any of your halogen lights. So this is how I found it. This is my interior light, and then turn it on. Maybe you can figure it out. Have a look. Did you see that? Let me show you again. When I'm revving the car up, it just brightens up the light, and then when I let it go off the accelerator, it just comes down. Again, what that means is battery is a bit tired and they need to be replacing. And I'm about to travel out for a couple of weeks, so I don't want a flat battery when I'm out in Dazzy and then where there is no one around. So that's why I'm doing sort of a precautionary battery change. I could get out of this battery about, I don't know, a couple of months, but I don't want to do it. So I'm adding a Century battery. I've done a bit of research, and this one is a little bit advanced than the one in there. So that one's made in Thailand, the one battery that I've got in there, and this one apparently made in Australia. I paid about $260 for it, and we're gonna pop that in there in seconds. 12mm socket, one out. Alright, now we got two terminals, positive and negative. I usually like to take out negative first. Alright, when it's come to terminals, there is two, there's two terminals like I said. Trying to get the negative off first. Got the 10 here, pop that in. That is tightened up. Turn around, like so. Just go right in. Yep. Alright, another hot tip. Whatever you do when you're working on the positive terminal, you got to be really careful, because you can't touch anything around the car because the entire body is a negative. So negative terminal connect to your entire chassis and the body and everything. And when you're working on the car, try to be really careful, super careful. You don't want to spark it up. That's not going to end up as a good day for you. Righto, like I explained before, I'm going to take the negative out carefully. I'm just trying to make my way out so I can take this battery out without any issues. So I'm going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to take the positive out. So it doesn't want to come out. Come on, mate. Alright. So that's it. Then I'm going to lift this sucker out. Like so. Yep. So I'm going to lift this battery up like so, and then place it in here, the same fashion before. Alright. Okay. Alright. There you go. She's on. So red is positive, blue is negative. Pretty simple. Took us a couple of seconds to put it, and then I'm going to take these things off like so. Put the positive in first, done, and the negative second. There you have it. I'm going to push it all the way down like so. Same with the negative. Double check, 1, 2. Then get your 10mm and tighten these suckers up. There. And same goes with the negative as well. one, another one. Yes, that's done. All right, last bit. Get your mount. Just carefully put that in. You don't want any kinks in the wires in the first place, just like so. Put that sucker on, line up with the bolt holes, like so, and then send them in. Hand tighten it first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get the other one, same deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just be gentle. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get your 12mm spanner and then hand tighten it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. All right, so she's in there for good. Let's check the light out. Righto, moment of the truth. Let's see if this car starts at all. Foot on the brake. Oh my God, it's like a Christmas light. Low of fuel. Righto, there she goes. So it starts. I might have to change the time over there. But I'm gonna check with the light as well, because if it didn't do the thing that it did before, if that makes sense, which is when I'm revving it up, it just brightens the light up, and then when I let go of the throttle, it just cuts down the brightness of the light. So that's how I diagnose it, so to speak. And moment of the truth, let's see if it's a myth, or did I spend $250 for no reason. It's going to be pretty interesting. All right, let's have a look. I'm not really sure whether you can see it or not, but there is nothing changed in the light. It is working, and this car I've been driven about 2 years, so 100,000 kilometers. So I've done it as a bit of a safety measure anyway. But I reckon it is not a myth as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't really change the color or the brightness of the light when I'm revving it and getting my foot off the throttle. There you have it. Now you know how to diagnose your car, if that makes sense, without having a flat battery in the morning before you go to work. All right, there you have it. Now you know how to diagnose it and then fix it. And well, if you watch this video, you know the brand of the battery that I use, so you can replicate that, the same scenario. As far as I'm concerned, the way I diagnose it is, as you can tell, it's pretty accurate, so it's not a myth. But also, just do your research, talk to a mechanic, and then run it by the internet or Reddit if you're into those kind of stuff. Don't hold me accountable for it. Yeah. Hope this is helpful for you. It's not a paid video from Century Batteries whatsoever. I like their products. It's Australian made, pretty reliable, I think. Yeah, there you go. See you on the next one.